Hey guys, sorry about my crazy hair. I was just playing with my 3-barreled hair color and this is what happened to my hair. It's a bit curly, it's a bit crazier and thicker than usual. But anyways, I'm finally back with a beauty related video. I know I haven't filmed one in ages. It's because I've been a bit insecure about my skin because my skin started acting up. I started getting lots of acne and so my skin is more better now. I am going to do more beauty related videos and I will do a my acne story video sometime in the future and also my daily skincare routine if you guys want to see it. But anyways, this video will be a video comparison between two of Etude House products that I have. I really like Etude House and when I went to Korea I've seen a few shops of it and I really like it because it's really affordable. They have a variety of products. Not only do they sell makeup but they also sell skincare, perfumes and other products on the side. I don't know, can't remember, but I really like their products. And when I went to Korea, which was in February, I was on the hunt for a BB cream because every BB cream that I come across, it's always too light for me because BB cream was first made for Asian skin and so that's why most of it is for lighter skin. But because I live in Australia, I'm a bit dark for an Asian. I have tan skin, well not tan skin but darker than usual for the Asian skin. And so I went to Olive Young, I've tested out a few BB creams. None of them suit my skin color. They were all too white, too pale for me. And so when I went to Etude House, they sold a few BB creams. And this is the one that most suited me. It's the most darkest one out of this line. And so this one is called Precious Mineral BB Cream Bright Fit. There's other version. I think there's Cotton Fit and other stuff. I can't remember. But this is the one I've picked up. And this is the one that comes in the pink tube and the purple lid. And so it came in this box and this is what it looks like. On the box it says that it is SPF 30 PA+++. It's whitening and anti-wrinkle and it is anti-darkening. And on the back it's all in Korean, more Korean on the side. And so on this side I just want to read out what it claims that it does. So this is 3 efficiencies: UV protection, whitening and anti-wrinkle, as I said before, which states the same thing on the front of the box. It states that it promotes silky complexion with pearl-infused sheer coverage. It contains adenosine, I don't know what that means, and arbutin, I'll leave it here, arbutin for anti-wrinkle and whitening efficiencies, SPF for UV protection. And on the front it pretty much says the same thing. On the back it's Korean. What I like about this is it has a pump. So you just pump it into your hand and you apply it to your face. Second product I have from Etude House is this Precious Mineral Any Cushion. When I went to Korea in February it wasn't a big thing then, but right now the cushion compact is big in Korea. It's all over Korea and so the popular ones that I've heard of is the IOPE, IOPE, and also the LANEIGE one. There's also a SULWHASOO one, I think that's how you pronounce it, but those are the ones I want to get as well. And there's a lot of reviews on them on YouTube that says that they are really good, so that's why I want to go back to Korea and get them. But this is the one I ordered on eBay. I bought it online. So it says Precious Mineral Any Cushion and it just says Etude House here. This is the round old design. I'm pretty sure there's a new design that has this squarish type with like glowing stuff coming out. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but this is probably the old packaging. I'm pretty sure it is. So that's what the front looks like, and when you open it there's a mirror here and also this puff sponge that it comes with. It just says Etude House here. Just put your 2 fingers in here, you lift it up, and there's always this flap here, so you gotta make sure to close it. So inside is a cushion and it's full of the product, and this is the one I picked up. There's 3 colors. This is the darkest one, and so as you can see it looks really dark here, but when you apply it it's actually really light. So that's what it looks like. You have to make sure to really close it or else the product is going to dry out. And this is really fast to apply. It's cleaner than using the BB cream because your hands, you're only doing is pressing in, applying to your face, and your hands are still clean. You're not getting anything dirty. But also on the other hand, it could be unhygienic in a way because you're getting the puff and pushing it into the cushion, applying to your face and reapplying. So it's double applying, triple applying, whatever, and it could be unhygienic. But if you worry about that, I don't really worry about that because I clean my puff. But anyways, on the box this is what it looks like. It's just the same thing as the cover, and there's Korean writing here. more Korean writing here. And the one I picked up is in Honey Beige W24. Like I said, it's the darkest one, but when I used it in winter it suited my face, but because now it's summer I'm a bit darker, it doesn't really suit me. And so on the back it says, this cushion packed perfects all day radiant and moist skin with its multifunction of brightening, wrinkle reduction, sebum control and flawless coverage. And what the direction says it does is just pick up a certain amount of contents with puff and spread evenly by lightly patting onto skin. It doesn't say much, so that's all it pretty much says in English. On the bottom it just says cautions and other stuff like that. Okay, so this is my bare face, guys. I just want to show you guys how it works on me, and I have oily acne prone skin. I just want to show you the coverage on acne and acne scars type of skin, and that's what I do have. My skin used to be so much worse, but right now it's better than it was before. And all these are just scars from old pimples, and I'm just going through the healing stage of the scars, and it is slowly but surely fading away, and the acne scars are way lighter than it used to be a few months ago. So right now I just want to show you all the scars that I have. This is my left side and my right side, and these are just all scars. It's all flat, and the only bumpy part I have is just probably this one here, and that's about it. Everything else is just flat and it's just scars. And so one side I'm going to use the Precious Mineral BB cream, and the other side I'm going to use the Precious Mineral Any Cushions. So let's get started. So the first side I'm going to use is the Precious Mineral BB cream. This is the bright fit version, and this one is in W15 Sand Beige. I'm just going to put it on this side. You can apply it with your brush, your fingers, or a sponge, but I like using my fingers because I think it's the fastest way to apply it, and also it spreads evenly. So I'm gonna apply it, dot it all over my skin. It looks as though it doesn't suit my skin color, as you can see, because it looks a bit more browner. But if you blend it in, it will slowly fade into your skin, and it looks like natural skin. I find that this is medium coverage, but it can also be buildable, and it could be a full coverage if you want it to be. So it doesn't really cake up and looks cakey if you add another layer to it. My right side of my face, and you can see that I have a lot of dark scars, some red scars here, and so I'm going to use the Precious Mineral Any Cushion on this side. You just gotta use your cushion and press it into it like that. It's kind of annoying because sometimes when you press into it, some products will be on one side more than others. You apply a few layers just to hide the scars, which is really annoying. Zoom into my face, and this is what it looks like. As I said, you can barely see my scars. It concealed well besides the bump of the pimple, and this side you can see the scars, and you can tell that this is too light for my neck. Look at the color. But if I blended it in well with bronzer and a little bit of face powder, obviously it will look a bit better than it does now. So this is the left side and this is the right side. So I'm going to apply the rest of my face makeup, and then I'll come back in 2 seconds. Like I said, I bought this in Korea, and when I bought it, I started using it already while I was in Korea, and I used it on a daily basis while I was there, and I really liked it. So I picked up the second one as a backup, and since I've came home from Korea, I've been using it every day. Most days actually, and I'm already up to my second one. This is already my backup because in winter my skin was paler than it was when I was in Korea. The skin color didn't suit me, and so it looked a bit funny because my neck would be all pale and all over my face would be darker and a bit brown, so it looked off a bit. But also my skin started to go bad. As I said, I started to get acne everywhere. Every time I apply it, I felt like it caked up too much on my skin, and that people said that maybe I was breaking out is because I used too much makeup on my face. But the only thing I've used is what, BB cream and powder and a bit of eyebrow. That's not a lot of makeup, so I don't think that's the reason why I was breaking out. It was probably for something else. But I've used that product then, and I'm using it now, and still my skin is getting better. So I don't think it has anything to do with this BB cream. But yeah, I really like it. You just pump it into your fingers and apply it to your face. It's pretty fast, and even though your fingers can get dirty, it's worth it. It gives you a nice glow, and it lasts for a really long time. I find that by the end of the night, when I go to work for 8 hours straight, I don't touch up or anything, it still has that glowy look. I can tell I'm a bit oily, but it doesn't look excessively oily. Like, it just looks like it's dewy even though my skin is oily, so that's a good thing. I do not want to look like a grease ball, so every time I apply foundation, BB cream, whatever, I have to pat my face down with powder so that my skin does not go oily as fast as it does. And I find that with this I don't go oily really fast. It just looks dewy, as you can see on this side of my face. It looks natural, it sinks into the skin well. What else can I say about this? I really like it, and when I go back to Korea I'm thinking about buying more of this, maybe 2 more backups. I just use it every day. Compared to using foundation, this is a much better alternative to your skin than that. So when I use this, even though my skin is all flat now, there's just acne scars, it doesn't conceal it well. Even though I've applied it a few times, the acne scars kind of show up lightly, but it's still there. It's not a bad thing for me, I don't mind, but for others it might mind. So that's why I'm letting you guys know that the BB cream conceals most of my scars compared to the cushion. So at the end of the night, if you don't retouch regularly, the coverage will be gone, your real skin color, your scars will show, your dry spots, your pores, your oiliness, which will happen to me, would show. So if I was to choose between these two, the BB cream or the cushion, I would choose the BB cream because of its coverage. I really like it. It covers well, it looks nice, it's dewy, it's a good finish. And if you don't like the dewy finish, you can just pat it off with a powder just to mattify your skin. But with this, I think maybe I prefer it more in winter, but I don't really like it. I don't think I will be repurchasing this. If I was to go out for a big night, I don't mind reapplying makeup with like powder and stuff, but if I don't have to, like for an everyday basis, I choose not to. So with this, if I was to reapply, I would have to blot it off with oil tissue paper and then reapply this and a powder and bronzer. It's just too much work, so I don't think I will be repurchasing this just because of all of that negative points. But the only thing I like about it is that obviously it's light, it makes your skin feel natural, like there's nothing on it, it's easier to apply. Another thing I want to say about the cushion is that you can just refill it. So this is the outer packaging, you can just push this out, and so that's the outer case, and you just buy another one of this, which is the refill, and you just pop that one in here. I'm not too sure if they give you another puff with the second refill because I haven't bought any refill with this yet, because I still have some products in this cushion. Also, another negative thing that I forgot to mention is with this on your face, when you pat it, I look at my fingers and I can already see the color transferring onto my skin, and so that's another thing. Like, if you rub your face, it will come off. When I blow my nose with the BB cream at work, obviously the color will transfer onto the tissue, but when I look in the mirror, my BB cream is still intact, it's still there, and the color is still there. Obviously it will come off a bit, but the coverage is still there, so which is pretty good. And like I said, I would choose the BB cream instead of this cushion. I think in the future I would go for a different cushion, like another brand maybe. So this is my review of Etude House Precious Mineral BB Cream Bright Fit, and also Precious Mineral Any Cushion. I hope you guys enjoyed this review and found this review helpful. These are my opinions. Maybe it might be different for you guys because we might have different skins. Maybe this will suit you more than it does this one. I'm not sure, but as I said, I have oily, acne prone skin, so this is what works for me. If it doesn't work for you, maybe something else will. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. 내가 초라해지잖아. 빨간 랩은 slow, so 생각을 죽이고 가.